I've been saying that Puff should have just left the country. He'd be like, fuck this shit, I'm going to Russia.
He's in fucking New York in jail. He could be in Bali.
Exactly. He could be in Bali.
He could be in Bali, whatever, the hotel
like,
suites.
oh, really? I was just found guilty.
You know what's crazy though? Like countries like Bali, you can do the same shit that they do here to get locked up for it, and just don't get locked up over there for it.
Yeah.
I mean, like they don't even. It's like,
or it could be worse though.
It could be, but because you got money though, it could not be worse. If you pay the right people in them countries like that, you can do whatever you want, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's a dude, was it Vitaly or something?
What, Russian?
Yeah, there's this dude named Vitaly Zdorovetsky. He was the dude that he beats up pedophiles and stuff like that. I see him on Instagram. He went to Thailand and I guess was harassing people, got arrested. No, he went to Philippines, my bad. He went to the Philippines, started trying to do the same thing over there, harassing people, whatever, locked up, facing 14 years. Yeah, don't fuck around. Honestly, that's what I learned early on. I don't know if I ever told you this story. I've been robbed one time in my life. One time.
With a gun?
Well, there were guns involved, but it was in Mexico by the police.
Yeah.
Cancun.
Yeah.
Jazz Fest, 1998, I think. Me and my homie were there partying, bunch of girls, whatever else. I have my shirt off. We get separated. I'm drunk, walking back to my hotel. Cops pull up on me, throw me against their Jeep, go through my pockets, take my wallet, take all the money out, give my wallet back, drive off.
They got another way
I could do about it.
Got another way they do it too. So what they did with me and my friends was out there. They came and smelled everybody's hands. See who's smoking weed. If your hands smell like weed, I don't smoke. They locked all my homies up. So I get to the jail to try to get them out.
Yeah.
A lady was the boss. She came out like, well, how much you got? I'm like, well, how much is the bill? She just started making up prices. So she was like 800. First she was saying 400. She said, with 800. I put out my money. She said, oh no, 800. So I got my 3 homies out, right? There was another guy back there, right? I don't know him, but he's like, oh, I'm from Philly though. I got the money in my room. So I said, I'm gonna get. She's like, no, I'm not 800. I want 3,000. I'm like 3,000. So I'm like, so mind you, I said, well, what the paperwork? Ain't no paperwork. When I gave her the money, she put it in her, putting it in her pocket.
Listen. I remember as drunk as I was, the one thing going through my head was don't end up in a Mexican jail.
Bro, I was there.
Don't end up locked up. Don't resist arrest. Take the $300 in my pocket. It's cool. I'm not going to go complain. I'm going to take my licks, and I'm going to go on with my life.
You know,
in a Mexican jail, God knows what would have happened. I could have gotten raped, beat up, killed. I don't know.
Bro, listen.
I'm a white kid from California. I don't speak Spanish. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck about to happen to me if you throw me in with a bunch of criminals during this time.
Well, they don't have no guns. They had no guns. They just had a short set on, like a tan short set. In the little stick. So I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I thought they had guns. No, maybe I'm wrong.
No, they had a stick, like a little stick. So
well, I don't know. I've seen. I've been in Mexico where dudes had AKs. I'm
talking about the cops that locked my friends up.
I think the cops that got me had guns.
They had tan shirts that on no gun. I'm like, the first thing I'm like, what if they got no fucking gun? But whatever. But I get to the police station, the cells don't have no toilets in them. It's like a little hole right there. And they like, oh man, I'm glad you. They really was like, I had to because I caught the bus to the police station. That means to get to the police station, I caught the bus down there. And I'm like, yo, they just making up anything. So basically, just locking up. There's a lot of Americans and they just lock up whatever for anything to get you to pay to get out. I mean, so but my mistake was I put out too much money. But I put up because first she said 400. She's like, no, it's 800. I'm like, do you know that's like 8,000 pesos? You know what I mean? So they made she wanted me to pay American money though.
American money, yeah. No, man, listen. When you go to another country, the last thing you want to do is act like you're an American and it's an American system. It's a whole other system.
They hate Americans too. Americans.
Yeah, they don't even like.
One thing I did when I went there, all the Americans, people that they liked, was in a different cell from the Mexicans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Mexicans ones. Even the Mexicans was like, yo, can you get me out? Can you get us out? Like, mind you, let me go back there and talk to my homies. Like, if there was no paperwork, there's no no protocol, no just, all right, they go your homies, you want to get them out? They like, oh, please get us the fuck out of this show. I said, yo, that's why I said, man, Jamaica, Mexico, all them places that's kind of rinky-dink, that's look kind of, you don't want to be doing no trouble down there. You don't want to get. You'd rather be in prison in America if you're gonna go to prison. You know what I'm saying? That shit though, like you might not eat or nothing down there. I don't know what. I mean, I said I can't fuck with this out of town, out of the country shit. Like this shit, I mean, then you don't speak the language. Then they got gangs. Then you had a disadvantage.